Alright. For as long as I've had this thing, I have yet... Oh, dang it, my keys are inside. I have yet to do a review on it. So, I'm going to do a little review on my WRX. Give me a good video idea. I do have DT model headlights, which are different. I got like badges and stuff. Nothing crazy. A little carbon here. Got my banner. Don't know what else. Stock wheels. Have yet to buy some real wheels. Those that came on it, just badges. Carbon mirror caps. I know these don't fit perfect. EOS visors. Plug. Real carbon. These are all real carbon, by the way, too. Not to be a douchebag and try to flex it, but yeah, those are real. So if anyone's asking, they make caps. It's the same brand. It's on eBay. But yes, they're real carbon and they are caps. Those will go on there. I have a full custom 3-inch straight pipe, no mufflers, catless, everything. So it's loud. I'll do a little startup for you. I got the put that in the, I guess the whatever they call it, the F1 style. I got the rice hook, different badge, carbon license plate, carbon. Mostly aesthetic things. Pair and stiffies, just a eBay, what you call it? I don't even know what you call that. A gurney flap, sorry. The STI wing composer, vortex generators, mud flaps that are not rally armor, spats. My front lip got ripped off during this winter, and I got side skirts on the way. So that's all I got done in there. I got the typical access port V2. Actually, V3, sorry, my bad. I'm used to my old WRX. I had a V2. I put the extended armrest in. This is a base model, as you can see. I do have the optioned out, like, it's got the, it says the location, like, directional compass on there. Sorry about that, can't talk. Cloth seats, blah, blah, blah. Got the fake carbon all around. I have shift knob in there. I did the shift stop kit, the actual brass bushing down in the shifter cable that makes it stiffer. Just so, like, first gear, it's just a lot more notchier. Put in first, there's no move. Put in fifth, there's no move. It's just really nice. So that's something I have, just all the stuff I'm talking about. And then I do have a, I guess this is something I can show you. It's more of a less of a walkthrough and a review, I guess. I'll do probably just a walkthrough. This will be a walkthrough video. I'll do a review at a different time. Sorry. Switching up the titles, but I have a MAP intake. I don't know what kind of filter that is. I have an AEM box. That is a dirty filter. I know. I will clean that one day. I do have the Paran sub restrictor. You can see, helps with the burning of oil. Other than that, there's not much else. I don't have really anything else. I don't have a boost controller or anything, so nothing crazy. I don't have a tripod, so I'm gonna set this down. This will not look professional, but there you go. Listen. It's loud, it's really loud. That's what my headlights look like, if you're wondering. I have a video on pretty much on this. Alright, it cut out, so I was just gonna say, it came with the intake and a catback, but I got the catback chopped off, had my buddy do a muffler delete, so now it's full straight pipe, and it has the catless down pipe. That there was a girl that before me that owned it, she did the catless down pipe and the intake. She used to have a tune on it, got rid of the tune, sold the access port. So I have an MAP Stage 2 93 tune. Don't know what it's making to the wheel, I should guess. I know they come with 270 crank or 260 something crank. I'd probably guess around that in wheel, maybe. A 280 wheel, maybe. 320 crank or whatever. I don't know. Don't judge me on that. I have no idea. It's definitely a hell of a lot faster than it is stock, so I can promise you that. So, like I said, I mean, I've done like stupid little things like stickers, because I need to spice it up in here. It is a Subaru base interior, not the nicest looking or anything in general, so that's everything I got done to it. I'm gonna switch back to my title. So sorry I'm indecisive. Now I'm gonna do a review. That's just what everything's done with this. So a review on like a Stage 2 WRX 2015 base model. These problems had, sorry, I can't talk either. These cars had problems with throwout bearings, and my buddy has a 2015 base. Same problem. He bought his at 55,000 miles. I bought this at 65,000 miles. It's at 74,000 miles now. I bought this with a bad throwout bearing. He bought his with a bad throwout bearing, and they chirped, which just, it's just one of those faulty things. They have a new part for it to fix it. And his isn't under warranty because his was out of the time frame and the miles. Mine has a bank warranty because I'm paying it off through a bank. So I don't own this yet, but yeah, you get the point. And so this was covered, which was so nice because I think it's like $1,200, $1,500 to do it. But I got my pitchfork done because that's a problem in these two. My throwout bearing and my clutch, and now everything's been perfect. Nothing's been a problem. Everything's been perfectly fine, and I love it. I love this car. It's fun. It's fast. It doesn't weigh a lot. The suspension on the stock 2015s are really stiff, and it's amazing because I like stiff suspension. And everything's just nice. I like the way the steering wheel. It's got the flat bottom. Gears feel really nice when it's stock, like shifter bushings and everything. It's pretty sloppy. I'm not gonna lie. It's not the best, but people need to get over the whole fact of the older, like this, for example, as a head unit for a base model. It's a Subaru. Subaru's never been, I know they're getting better, every car brand's getting better, but they were never up there with the quality. It's kind of like, this just reminds me of kind of like Ford's quality back in 2004. So it's kind of, it's not the best. I mean, it has a sweet little infotainment, I guess you could just call it. You can convert it into your boost, coolant, or oil, I guess. I think that's through, yeah, oil, and other stuff. Oh, my girlfriend actually showed up to say hi to me. I'll get back to you in a second. Actually, she'll want to be on the video.
I drive a Chevy Cruze.
She's leaving now. So now I can show you the rest of the infotainment, I guess, or the... There's this, I have no idea what it is. If you guys want to tell me what it is. It moves with the road. I have no idea what it is. Then your MPG graph, average miles per gallon, your miles per gallon meter. Shows you what song you're playing, clock, and then the menu, and then back to there. And the info down here, really simple. There's two buttons down here. You can go up for info, your lap time, or whatever you want to call it, or your distance time. And then back to miles per hour, which is where I keep it. And I don't know what else to do from there, other than there's not many things that you can do to these cars, and there's not many features other than pretty much bare bones stuff. No heated seats, at least I don't have any. I don't have the sunroof, obviously. I don't have auto lights. I have to use a switch still. Just little things like that. That's not a huge deal, but if you're gonna spend around $20,000 for a car like this, I don't know. You'd think you'd have them, because I could get an A4 like Chandler's for like 18, 16 grand. Have anything you can ask for more. I could have adaptive lights. I could have heated seats in the rear. Oh, shit myself. I could have heated steering wheel, a bunch of stuff. That's all I'm saying is that with the, it's like a commitment. Like, there's so many cars in that price range right now, like used Golf Rs, Focus STs, and those aren't all-wheel drive, but Golf Rs are, A4s, even S4s, S3s, BMW, like X drives. I don't know all the model numbers. 335, I don't think they make an X. Maybe they do. I don't know much about BMW. But there's a lot of cars you can get in that range. Some are nicer than the others. So I'm just going off of just letting you guys know that there is a bunch of different cars you could get that have the things that this does. This just has the flat 4, and if you're into Subarus, you like the way they look like I do, and you like the flat 4. Even though they're not the best engine ever created, the new FAs are really nice. They can't hold a lot of power. I would never go more than probably 400 unless you're going to start building stuff. But this is, like I said, probably making around 300-ish, lower 290, 280 or whatever. So I wouldn't go heavy on the power mods. Stage 2 is perfectly fun in this car. 0 to 60 is really fast. I haven't timed it, but I'm guessing it's low 4s. Yeah, that's probably what it's about. I mean, there's not much to talk about. Just figured I'd do a wrap-up video on everything about like a review slash what is done to mine, at least. I already talked about what's in here. There's just really not much to talk about, but They're fun cars. They're quick. They sound really good straight piped. I will put in some clips right now. Alright, so as you heard, it does sound really good. And I have, I'll just do a pull once I get down my road. We're at 121. I gotta wait till that bad girl heats up. That's another thing these things are. It takes forever to warm up these cars, even in the summer. If it's cold, which would probably be the coolant or the oil, I would say. Say the oil's at 70. These do burn oil, by the way. Not bad, but they do burn oil. But say you're at 70, it'll take, like, I have to drive through town before this is even gonna be up to operating. As of my Cobalt, I can let it sit for like 3 minutes, and that's already up to like 160. So just be in mind of that. These things are a little different. They're not like every other car, but they're not bad cars. So I would never bash on them. And there's a lot of hate between people that are saying, why don't you get an STI? Honestly, in my opinion, I can get hate for this. I think it's not worth it. This is where I'm at on the whole entire thing. STIs, obviously they look cooler. They have more features. They got the smart diff. They got a better diff. They got a better trans. People would say they got a better motor, but the motor is outdated in my opinion. Come at me for saying EJ25s are outdated, but they are. Everyone, I feel like you can agree with that. They make good power. You can build them and make a bunch of power, but you can do these too. These are just more fuel efficient. They got the twin scroll, built to boost faster. Everything's just easier, better, faster in this car. This car would definitely be a stock STI by a long shot. I can promise you that right now. I don't know about like a stage 2 STI. It might be close, but I don't think it's going to be what most people would think it would be. And for an extra 8 to 10 grand, I would not buy an STI. But then again, if you don't buy one, you get called like, why didn't you buy an STI? Well, sorry, I don't want to spend 32, 33 grand for a car that is the same exact car, just has the, I guess it's not the same exact car. Sorry. I can't be saying things because people are just going to critique it. But if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. People hate on the FA because it's not an EJ. It doesn't sound the same. Different turbo. I love it. Power comes on really early, like 2,500, 3 grand, full boost. And that's so linear. And with a stage 2, it does not fall off like a lot of videos say at like 65, right when you're supposed to rev. And I have flat foot shifting on my Cobb. I don't know if that's too safe or not. I never really use it, but it does make it much smoother when you're ripping it. I don't know. Everything is really smooth with this car, and I love it more than anything. Compared to my old WRX, had just the EJ20. Those are just a pain. Those all burn oil. I know there's some you get every once in a while, like a gem, that does not burn oil. Mine burnt a little bit of oil. They rust like a mug, and all their head gaskets in their lifetime are going to go bad. These, I know there's been people that have put 150K on a Subaru WRX like these, the FAs, and they're not bad. They're not bad engines. They have their things, like I told you, but they're not bad engines. So I'll get up here, do a poll, wrap up the video. I'm not going into depth on everything, other than I bet most of you guys can look it up. They have 17-inch wheels. They need 18s. Unless you buy a new one, they have 18s. STIs have 18s. But you need to buy 18 by 9.5s with these car if you're gonna buy like a rim setup, or not, sorry, I sound dumb. If you're gonna buy wheels, buy a tire setup that is going to be wide, because these have no offset and just sink into the body line, and they do not look good, and they are way too small. So therefore, I would definitely not buy 17-inch rims if you're buying another pair of wheels for this. It's not worth it. I'll do I'll do a second gear pull up here just to show you guys. I know this is a run on clip, but just want to talk about everything, and I will forget if I don't talk right now. So the gearing's long in this, like I said, 6 gear. It's nice to have 6 gears on one of these. Most people know everything that is in the WRXs now, but I'm just doing a quick video on it. So I'll go in a second. Do a quick pull. Try to break the speed limit. So that is what a stage 2, like second into third gear pull looks like. They're not slow, they're fun cars. It's not like my Cobalt. My Cobalt is twice as fast as this, but down low, because all-wheel drive, this thing is amazing, and it'll beat a lot of cars on the highway. So I would not try to give them a bad name, especially compared to STIs. They're definitely just up to par with STIs. I guess I can do a in Mexico, by the way. I didn't rev it all the way out because I'm not trying to go fast, so. But yes, it has plenty of power and it really stays with it, and it's a really fun car. It's really all there is to end up on as an end note for this video, is that these are worth the money. There's plenty more options, so I wouldn't just say, oh, I'm gonna buy a WRX. Try to drive everything. I test drove this and I loved it. I've taken friends for drives in this car and they love it and they say they're gonna buy one. That's why Lucas got one. I told him, just buy one, dude. Like, he drove it and he's like, dude, I need to get a new car. And I was like, dude, just buy a WRX. If I could go back, maybe a Golf R, maybe a S4. But those are things that people are gonna say they have more problems, which all cars have their problems, but I'm happy with it. They're fun cars, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I know this was a short video. I have plenty more videos on my WRX if you want to check it out, so don't get at me for not showing a lot of stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for all the new videos. I'm going to be making more videos on the Cobalt. It's my main thing for this channel, and then this is my daily, so I try to do things on it, and I video every single mod I do. I try to make fun videos. I'm trying to get more into, like, I guess, vlogging, in the sense of taking my camera and people to car meets to video it and make fun of it. Not making fun of it, but making fun. I don't know how to say that, but having fun. Going out and having fun. I like to film it because it's cool to look back on going to meets and saying, oh, sorry, I talk too much, but I hope you guys understand, and I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll catch you guys later.